Helping clients rebalance their hormones can be life-changing. However, some interventions can be incomplete without considering the role of the brain. In this video, I'll share why brain health is often the missing piece of the puzzle when successfully addressing hormonal imbalances. When patients are struggling with hormonal imbalances, oftentimes the practitioner will work towards rebalancing the issue by providing hormone support alongside adrenal or detox support and diet and lifestyle recommendations. At this point, most practitioners think they're done. Yet, what we see in clinical practice is that hormone imbalances can be triggered again, and it may be because the brain to hormone connection wasn't addressed thoroughly in the first place. So, here's what you need to know. When we mentor practitioners at the Applied Functional Medicine Mentoring Program, we have them consider brain function in all the different aspects of hormonal balance, whichever hormonal group they are working with. For example, whenever you look at an adrenal result, what you're really looking at is what the brain is telling the adrenals to do. Often the adrenals are not the problem. The problem is from higher up in the chain, the perception of stress by the brain. So how do you support the brain to adapt to the stress and communicate better to become more resilient? A lot of patients are dealing with imbalances in brain health, like a lack of resilience due to long-term stress. It could be being driven by neurological inflammation or trauma due to a car crash or another physical problem like a lack of sleep or a lack of oxygen from sleep apnea. The job of the hypothalamus is to translate messages from the environment into requirements in the body. So your brain takes in information from all of your senses, touch, sight, sound, smell, and taste, and it translates this into what your body needs. It then uses hormones as the chemical messengers to achieve those needs. So if that communication process has been skewed for any reason, then the communication via the hormones also changes. The key point here is that the underlying problem is not with the hormones themselves. They are simply doing what they're being told to do. The root problem is the guy on top, the brain. So hormone interventions are therefore incomplete without integrating therapies for the brain. This includes caring for the circadian rhythm by getting more natural sunlight, eating the right foods for the brain, properly dealing with stress or trauma and building resiliency, improving sleep hygiene, to name a few. Additionally, we need to assess for chronic inflammation, oxidative stress, oxygenation, and blood glucose balance, which has to be super tight too. I hope this gives you a better appreciation for the complexities involved in hormone balances across the board. This is one of the guiding principles behind our Applied Functional Medicine Mentoring programs, where we help practitioners understand and navigate these intricacies. To go deeper on this and related topics, register for our free masterclass on how to boost your clinical confidence practicing functional medicine. Simply scroll down to the bottom of this page.